which is better. Perhaps it's better just to not to have been born. Perhaps it's better to not be alive than to be alive. Well, there is still a bright light inside of this stone, glowing off of this stone. I'm not sure if it's inside the stone or it's like reflecting off the outside of the stone. Like the light of the top chakra, the mental, the astral chakra, the lavender chakra. Yeah, the stone can fly. It can do all kinds of things when it's a stone. It can fly outside of its little hole in the forest and fly all over. I mean, it can fly into outer space, it can get away from everything. It can get away from forests and trees and all that stuff and go into outer space where there's nothing. And it's very, very, very proud of that. It's very proud of that. So what I'll say is that's awesome. That's awesome that you can do that. I think that's awesome that you can fly into outer space and get away from everything. That's an awesome thing. Oh my god, this is almost like a cartoon, but there's a little boy who's jumping out of the stone. Or it's more like a seed than a stone, like a nut or something. And it's like a tiny little cartoon boy popping out of the nut, like he's being born out of an egg. And he's like, "Hi, it's me. I can do this." He's saying, "Yeah, I can do this. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy I can do this. Look at me. I can do this." Oh, but now the little boy is getting scared. It's going too fast. The stone is flying too quickly. The stone is getting out of control. It's like a out of control comet zinging all over the place. And the little boy is like, "When is this going to be over? I'm not in control of all of this." He's pulling the shell of the stone back over himself. So it's just a stone again without a little boy. And that seems to calm him down or make him not exist. He's asleep inside of the stone. The stone is like a teardrop in the sky, just hanging in the sky where the stars are glowing. He's getting smaller and smaller inside the stone. He's disappeared. The little boy has completely disappeared, and it's just the stone, but it feels very cold now. There's nobody here. It's just a stone. There's just nothing here. That's all there is. There's nothing. Is this really what you prefer? Is this what you choose? Is this what you want in life? Is nothing? Is that what you came here to be? It's beautiful though. It's like a beautiful, the scene is beautiful. It's like a beautiful seed. I guess it's more like a seed, a pod. And it's like hanging in the stars, and the colors are so gorgeous and bright and shining all around, and it's like hanging there. And the little boy is in there, but he's like, he's just so small. The scene is just so starkly gorgeous. It's like a painting. I could draw the painting, because it's like a really gorgeous scene out in the sky, in the galaxy, out in the outer space. And Now the stone is breaking. The little boy is falling out of the stone, down, 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 down into Earth. He's going through Earth's atmosphere. He's going down through the layers of atmosphere and the ozone and stuff. He's falling down into Earth with a big kerplunk. He's down on Earth. He's got his feet on Earth. He's walking around. He knows who he is. He knows where he's going, sort of. He's got more energy than before, more life energy than before. He sort of feels like he's can see the whole Earth, like from his perspective. But still part of him is still up in the sky. So should I ask him, what do you want to do down here? What do you want to do down here? He says, I want to play with sticks and stones and bats and leaves and nature stuff. I want to build something. I want to bang a stick against another stick. I want to bang it and 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 bang it, 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 bang, 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 bang. I want to build a fire. I want to have people sitting around the fire. I want to make a pot of stone soup. We'll get rocks together and mix them up and bang, 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 bang on the side of the soup. That feels good. That feels good. It feels like I'm here. I'm present. When I bang these things together, I feel like I'm present. Like I exist. Like I'm worthwhile. Like my life is worthwhile. Like my life is worthwhile. Yeah. Gosh, this is going on for a long time. Anyway, likes to hit branches and stuff like that. But now you can do a job, like what kind of job would you like in society with people or without people? I mean, what kind of thing would you like to do? I'm asking the little boy. He says he wants to make motors. And then I see like some toy cars and things like that, making some motors. That just seems like fun. It seems so amazing. Ooh, there's something else fun here too. Some kind of human connection, I think. Like when he makes motors, maybe he gets to interact with people. Be connected with people. The love connection, that touching another person's soul, that's what he likes to do too. He likes that as well. Okay, so what else do you want to do? Can you describe it to me some more? Okay, now he doesn't really want to do any work at all. He's looking at people from a distance. Actually, all this time I didn't mention there's some people sitting around the campfire, and he looks at them from a distance. He's making like that stone soup, but he's from a distance from those people. He's not interacting with them at all. I'm going to say, do you want to go over to the people at the campfire and interact with them? He's not responding to me, but he keeps on banging against the pot or against a drum or something. He's not responding to me at all. So he's adding in more stuff into the pot as he's ignoring me and banging harder. He's really like, he's just really making whatever it is he's making in the pot, but he doesn't want to interact with me or answer my question at all. I'd like to say, well, I'm just here to help you, because you asked me. You asked me what your life purpose was, and you were born on Earth. So you came here because you wanted to come here. So that's why I'm asking you these questions, because you wanted it, or you said you wanted it. He's sort of behaving like a teenager now, chewing tobacco and spitting it out and sort of looking at me sideways, but I think he's noticing me a little bit more. There's a part of him that is crying and reaching out for a hand to hold, but the other part of him just keeps on chewing tobacco and looking at me sideways. There's some kind of trauma, some kind of fear, some kind of electric shock that goes through his body of fear when somebody touches him too deeply, when it gets too close to his pain, his emotional pain. And it's a shock to his system, and sometimes it's too much, but he can handle it right now because he knows what it is. It's like an electric shock. Okay. So, he's just saying right now, like, I understand now why I don't want to be around people, why I turn away. Because I don't want to experience that electric shock, like I'm being electrocuted, because I'm afraid it's going to be too much for my body, too much for my mind and my body. So he's saying, yeah, I understand now why I'm turning away, why I keep turning away. Because of that experience, that trigger, trauma being triggered. So I say, well, people can heal from those experiences. People can let go of those experiences. You don't have to live in that experience all of the time, 100% of the time. You can move beyond that experience. You can label that experience and keep distance from that experience. You can still have that experience, but still learn how to open your heart up to real people in real situations